I know how competitive the restaurant game can be. And with people in this country spending over £40 billion every year on eating out, we all want a slice of that pie, which means thinking up more inventive ways of getting bums on seats and enhancing that dining experience. From outrageous themes, decor and dishes, now we've even started to mess with the humble plate. I met with Ross, who runs a Twitter feed that names and shames restaurants that serve food in weird ways.
It's called We Want Plates. It's a place where people can send pictures of meals that they get served in restaurants where they think that it's been served in a slightly weird manner. We get about 200 pics a day. How about miniature beef Wellingtons on barbed wire?
That is not right.
Bread served in a flat cap. The potato croquettes in a shoe. Food on a shovel, it's just not right. Chicken in a basket, it's not hygienic. And that tin tray looks like it's out of a prison. I think in 5 years' time, the waiter will just shuffle up to the table with the food cupped in his hands and will be eating it out of them.
There's nothing wrong with that. Whilst it's all well and good to poke fun at these extreme examples, one of the UK's top food critics, William Sitwell, takes what we eat on very seriously. He's campaigning for a return to more traditional values.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Fire extinguishers, dustbin lids. The only good thing for this actually is to turn it upside down and find the actual bin where it belongs.
Isn't it just a bit of fun though?
But I think that gimmickry does divert chefs from doing what they should do well, which is just cooking beautiful food, serving it simply. It's all part of this sort of social media obsession where people sit in a restaurant and the first thing they do is take photographs. And I think they're often more keen on tweeting pictures of food than actually eating and talking to their neighbours, which I think is a shame because, you know, the reason we come together over food is so that we can actually talk.
So how would you have us serve this food?
Well, do you know what? Do you remember one of these things? Round, white, simple. Look how much... Oh, look how pretty that looks on a plate. Do you know, it tastes so much nicer on a plate like this.
But is William being a tad over-dramatic? This restaurant thinks so. They told me that their novelty plates are a big hit with customers. But what do the public really think? Roll up for the dustbin lid versus the plate challenge. Would you prefer to have your food served on something like that or on a plain white plate?
This one looks like I've got more to eat. It looks more presentable, and that one looks a bit overcrowded.
Plain white plate. I think that's more appealing. I wouldn't like to have my dinner on a dustbin lid.
I think it's a bit more exciting. It's all spaced out.
Yeah, and it looks like there's more on the plate.
Why the plate?
Because it's sensible and it's classier.
Has this one been on a dustbin?
No.
Oh, well, I'd be fine with that then.
Pass the plate, drop something and don't hesitate.
So the verdict is in. And who'd have thought that the dustbin lid would have won over the classic white plate? Here's one for you, Jamie. What do you think of this? I call it the builder's breakfast.